Big Bad Achieved.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just load in. It's loading. It's loading. That's crazy. But anyway, let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in this world. We got to change the world, y'all. I don't know if y'all understand. I don't know if y'all understand. I don't know if y'all can understand. Shout out to Big O, man. Thank you, O, for tapping in and tuning in, man. I don't think y'all understand the severity of the situation we're in. Ow, my fucking ass. Hold up. I'm gonna put this pillow down. Why this shit hurt so bad? Coughing hurts, sneezing hurts, laughing hurts, sitting down hurts, sitting in the bathtub hurts. It hurts. It hurts to stand up. You need your pelvis. Your pelvis is very pivotal for your life. You need your pelvis. If you break your pelvis, you will have a hard time in life. Let me just say that. First and foremost, salute to all the real supporters, man. Salute to all my real supporters. Salute to everybody who's really supports Big Bad and who really fucks with my content and who really takes heed to what I'm saying, because I don't get on here to be seen and I don't get on here to be heard. I get on here for divine impact. I get on here for grand impact. I don't care about none of that other shit. I am not one of y'all. I do not care about fame, fortune, celebrity. We're almost in the end of the days. We're living in the end of days. So all that trying to get rich, trying to be famous, trying to be popular, that is bullshit. That's one of the devil's tricks and traps that he uses and has used forever to control us. I don't give a fuck about none of that. My message on YouTube is more powerful than any message on YouTube. I have one of the most powerful voices in the world right now. I have one of the most powerful messages and voices in the world right now. So I don't care about fame, fortune, and the stupid, small-time, egotistical shit like that. I'm beyond my ego. I'm beyond the fantasy. I'm beyond that. I'm deeper than that. I'm way beyond that. I'm not here to toot my own horn, though. I pray to God that y'all share this message, share this message, share this message. This is probably one of my most
important videos. They're always important. My lives and my videos are always important, but this is probably one of the most important lives that I'm probably gonna do. Maybe until tomorrow, because they keep getting more important every day. I only care about the bigger picture. I don't care about my viewpoint. I don't care about your viewpoint. I don't care about nobody's feelings. I'm here for the bigger picture. I'm here to solve the big problems that we have as humanity. I don't care about how you feel. I don't care about how I feel. I don't care about none of that. So if you're on here to hear some motivational lies, you're not gonna hear it. If you're here to hear some progressive cap words, some fake words that's gonna help you get your boost your ego, you're not gonna hear that here. You're gonna hear the truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Oh, my fucking my pelvis is broke. Oh my God. Oh my God. So let me start off by saying this. The stage is set. Their stage has been set. They set their stage, y'all. There's no rock that they left unturned. They didn't leave no rocks left unturned. They didn't leave no stones left unturned. They didn't leave nothing to the imagination. They didn't leave us no room for advancement. They didn't leave us no room for progression. They did not leave us no room for development. And who are they? The they that I'm speaking of is the people that all of the voters, aka political slaves, all of the voters, aka citizens, aka political slaves, we're all sitting around fighting over Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Low vibrational bullshit, right? We're all fighting and arguing and can't agree or can't get along with who you want to vote for as the president. But all the same, all the while, the whole time you're sitting around arguing with your mama, arguing with your grandmama, arguing with your auntie over voting for the first black Indian, because she's not a black woman, she's an Indian woman with a black father. I won't say she's not of black parentage, but I will say she's not a black woman. And I don't give a fuck about race, creed, nor gender. I don't give a fuck about it. It does not have no. Auntie just wants to vote for her because she's a fucking woman. We're going to lose out on the realities of life. Right now, fuck who's running for president. Fuck who's running for president. Because right now the stage has been set. The damage has been done. And let me explain to you something, American citizens. Real indigenous American citizens and people who are born in America, natural born American citizens, your days are numbered. Real American citizens and natural born Americans that were born in America, your days are numbered. You are not wanted anymore. It is bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's the left hand and the right hand on the same fucking body. Just because the left hand is over here shaking and waving that glove over here, and the right hand's over here waving his glove and shaking his hand over here, you can't pay attention to both because you're only focused on one. It's the biggest trick in the book, the biggest divisionary trick in the book. Divide the people amongst their ideologies and their beliefs, make them argue and fight. All the while, nothing happens for them. All the while, nothing happens for you. You will get nothing out of your vote. You will get nothing out of your vote. Yeah, I put my life on the line every day for this, y'all. I've been putting my life on the line for years for this shit. I don't get no reward other than the few tips that people give me. And let me put my Cash App in the description box. Because if people don't support me and they don't send me a couple dollars here and there, I won't be able to continue to do this. I'm not monetized. Y'all, the sellouts who hate me so much, flag my videos all day, every day to get me demonetized. You see that fucking loser the other week said, you're going to be canceled soon, whoop-de-whoop. And then 3 days later, I'm demonetized. Fuck you hating losers. And I mean that. All you hating losers who got no balls to stand up for what you believe in, but you got the balls to hit the button and tell Master that Abede's over here saying something that's truthful and honest. Hold on. I'm typing in my I'm trying to type in my on the chat. I'm about to type in my Cash App in the chat. Why are we here? Shout out to you. Oliver, shout out to you. Shout out to people who support me. I know I don't have PayPal right now. It's okay, Oliver. You don't support it, bro. Big O, you don't support it, bro. It's all good, Big O. I ain't asking for people who donate me and who bless me before. I'm saying I'm putting my Cash App up for the people who just want to watch me and wait till I crash and burn or pass away to say, yeah, they demonetized me. Yeah, demonetized. You know what's going on. You know they demonetized me. Every time I go viral, they do the same thing to me. Every fucking time I go viral, they turn my money off. Fuck this shit. I ain't worried about this. I ain't worried about none of this. I'm worried about the truth. Let me get to the truth before I say the wrong thing and allow some loser to flag me. Because I realize most people on this planet aren't standing for nothing. Most people on this planet will not stand for nothing. And most people on this planet will never stand for nothing. So I can't even be mad at these losers for just being who they are. They're just being who they are. They don't stand for nothing. They don't know nothing. They can't do nothing. So how could I be mad at that type of person? I'm trying to educate that type of person. And let me say this before I start into this live, this very serious, very deep live. My family, the one, you see what they do? Do you see the flag? Do you see the flag? They're already doing it. Some loser had his finger over the button. As soon as I said, "Fam, don't care about me," they hit the button and my whole thing reconnected. See, Big Bad A is the real truth. All these other people online, most of them are cap, fake frauds. Big Bad A is the truth. And I don't even need you to acknowledge this. I'm the fucking truth in real life. It's buffering. Yeah. Man, how the hell do you know my middle name, Oliver? You gonna get on my nerves. Are you a government agent, Oliver? Oliver, you a government agent, bro? Because you're the only person who knows my first name, my middle name, and my last name. How the fuck do you know my middle name, Oliver? You're creeping me out now. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never said my middle name on social media a day in my life. How do you know what my middle name is, Oliver? Are you government, Oliver? Just keep it real. Keep it real, bro. How the fuck you know my middle name, bro? Keep it real with me, bro. Because I know nobody's behind this camera, but, you know. Bro, how the hell you know my middle name, Oliver? You aggravating as hell, bro. For real. You got to explain yourself, bro. You got to explain that. I'm going to get to my live. Let's get to it. Explain that shit. Oh, how the fuck you know my middle name, bro? That's scary, bro. I ain't going to lie. It's scary as hell. Let me show y'all. Oh, at the minute. No. Okay. Okay, you know, my middle name is a T, bro. That's why, and my last name, those are my initials. You scared the shit out of me, oh. You scared the shit out of me, bro. My middle name is T, so I thought you were saying my name. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, bro. Let's go. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a little paranoid. I do too much, and I'm a real live truther. So I just a little bit paranoid. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Let me show y'all what's going on, man. We're not in a American citizens, you're done. American citizens, you are the target. American citizen, you are the enemy. Let's go.
Transportation. I know what's going on right now, any place in this county. Aviation, if they're up, whoever's working, I can click on that. 100 plus cameras in Department of Transportation. I know what's going on right now, any place in this county. Aviation, if they're up, whoever's working, I can click on their camera right now and I can watch their interaction. Can I see it? Live Google. This is a big, big deal. And what do you mean like Google? So I'm going to show you right now. I can tell you where everybody is, what they're doing, and then I can also bring up, any intersection I want in the county. Okay. Right now. So you're bringing up live CCTV cameras right now? I'm bringing up live cameras. Wow. You have eyes and ears everywhere. Everywhere. But I can go to any intersection and pull it up right now. So if there's a crash, if someone says we're in a pursuit, whatever it might be, it shows me right now. Plus, it shows me every single person working. The stars are where my deputies are. It tells me what they're doing, what they're on, what calls for service. It's important for me to have my finger on the pulse constantly. There's a traffic stop right here. So this is Deputy Austin, and right now I can see his body worn camera. So it's as if we're on scene. We got this county locked down. This 100 plus cameras in Department of Transportation. I know what's
Listen.
going on right now. Any place.
Listen.
Aviation, if they're up.
Your days are numbered, Americans. Your freedoms are gone. Your days are numbered and your freedoms are gone. I know you don't want to hear this. I know you don't care. I know nobody be caring but me. I'm one of the only ones who understands and cares. I understand this. But it's my duty. It's my civic duty to let you know your days are numbered. You're under surveillance. Me, right now, while I'm talking to y'all, I got a green dot on my screen. They could click on my green dot right now live and watch me say what I'm going to say. He said everybody's Google is attached to this database map. Can we listen to this again? And can you please use your mind and understand that our days are numbered? Please use your mind. Stop being so comfortable.
100 plus cameras in Department of Transportation. I know what's going on right now, any place in this county. Aviation, if they're up, whoever's working, I can click on their camera right now and I can watch their interaction. Can I see it? Live Google. This is a big, big deal. And what do you mean like Google? So I'm going to show you right now. I can tell you where everybody is, what they're doing, and then I can also bring up, any intersection I want in the county. Okay. Right now. So you're bringing up live CCTV cameras right now? I'm bringing up live cameras. Wow. You have eyes and ears everywhere. Everywhere. But I can go to any intersection and pull it up right now. So if there's a crash, if someone says we're in a pursuit, whatever it might be, it shows me right now. Plus, it shows me every single person working. The stars are where my deputies are. It tells me what they're doing, what they're on, what calls for service. It's important for me to have my finger on the pulse constantly. There's a traffic stop right here. So this is Deputy Austin, and right now I can see his body worn camera. So it's as if we're on scene. We got this county locked down. This 100 plus cameras.
That was one man, the deputy sheriff, one man who had said he has to keep his finger on the pulse of the fucking whole county. He knows everybody, what everybody's doing. When you're in the house watching porn on your phone and jacking off, they can watch you do that. When you're in the house looking up some shit you're not supposed to be looking up, they're gonna watch you do that. When you call your drug dealer and say, hey, I need a bag of this, or do this, or do that, they're gonna know you're doing that. When you call your girlfriend and say, hey, baby, come over and I need some pussy, I want to have sex with you, they're gonna know you're doing that. They're gonna know when she pulls up. They're gonna know when you bust your nut. They're gonna know the songs you listen to while y'all fucked. They're going to know when she gets in her car and cranks her car up. When she gets to her apartment, they're going to know everything about it. They already know everything about everything. This is not just in America. This is all around the world. These cameras that were put up, These antennas, the 5G antennas that were put up, were not for nothing but your surveillance. They weren't for nothing but to be able to power up these high frequency devices that essentially are going to spy on you and take your fucking freedoms. Do you know that every time you buy a new phone, you cannot even log on or start up your new phone until you sign into Google or Yahoo or Ymail or some type of email? You cannot, let me say that shit again. You can't even start up or set up a cell phone without setting up a Google account, an email account, a tracking account. Because when you set up these accounts, you have to fully agree to this right, agree to that, agree to this, agree to that. You're fully giving up your rights, and you're fully giving these apps and these companies and corporations permission to spy on you and to get and collect data. We've given up so much of our freedoms, we don't have any more freedoms. We've given up so many and so much of our freedoms, we don't even have freedoms anymore. We gave up the freedom of choice. Because the reason why you gave up your freedom of choice is because you only choose to do something that was presented to you as a choice. You don't have the mindset or the mentality of your own to think for yourself and come up with a choice of your own best for yourself or your people. Majority of us chose to do what they said to do. You chose to be a homosexual. You chose to be a liberal. You chose to be a conservative. You chose to be a Democrat. You chose to be a Republican. You chose a choice that was presented to you by somebody else. So essentially, you've given up your freedoms by giving in to these premeditated, pre-given, pre-cooked choices. There ain't no freedoms in life. The freedoms you have, the best freedom you have is to be left alone. And the only way to be free and be left alone is to have your own money, to have your own land, to have your own resources, to have your own. Because if you don't have your own money, you got to go out and make somebody's money. If you don't have your own water source, you got to go out and purchase somebody's water source. If you don't have your own food source, you have to go out and purchase somebody's food source. Hence, you've given up all your rights because you've given up all your personal freedoms. You've given up your freedom to grow your food. You've given up the freedom to teach your child. You've given up your freedom to teach yourself. You've given up your freedom to develop your body, to be healthy. You've given up all your freedoms by giving in to choices that were pre-made and premeditated by mankind. You don't get it? You were tricked to believe you're a Christian. You were tricked to believe you're a Muslim. You were tricked to believe you're a Protestant, a Catholic, a Jew, or this or that. You were tricked. None of that stuff has anything to do with your life. All of those are preconceived, pre-made choices that are choices that you feel as a freedom, but it's just you choosing an option that was pre-made for you to choose. You got no freedoms in life because you don't have no personal development. You don't have no personal mentality of your own because you only know football, basketball, college, sports, this, that. You don't know anything. Somebody's flagging me right now. Somebody's possibly flagging right now because my shit's slowing down. And why would somebody be so offended by what I'm saying? Because these are the people who have fed into these lies and they have no reality for themselves. So now they're offended, but that I'm saying something that goes against their ideology. Because I've not said nothing against nobody individually. I've only said by you choosing false ideologies, by you choosing false religion, by you choosing false doctrine, you've given up your freedoms. You've given up your rights. And now it's too fucking late. It's too fucking late. You go to Walmart and they got circle over your head, a box in your head, a yellow box, a red box, a yellow box. Walmart doesn't even prosecute thieves in the store no more. They will let you steal that shit and they will send the police to your house to prosecute you in private. These corporations are self-automated. These corporations are self-automated. They will get a ding on that little screen that Police Buddy had. It'll get a ding, a little red alert. Red alert. He hit on the red alert. They say, oh, theft, grand theft from Walmart. Suspect tag number. All he does hit the tag number. Your ID, your information pops up. Your address pops up. They pull up to your house and prosecute you at home. Which is okay. I'm not against this, but what I'm saying is, you don't have no freedoms. You got a tag number. You got a ID card, a driver's license, social security card. You got voter card, voter registration card. You don't have no freedoms. You got a badge at work. Everywhere you go, you got to check in. Everywhere you go, every corner you turn, you got to check in. And the police pull you over, you got to check in. And if you don't check in, they could check you out. They could put you in jail or take you up out of here. You never had freedoms. You just didn't realize it. You don't know what's going on. You never had freedoms. My device is overheating now. Give me a second, y'all. Paranoids means heightened awareness, which is you. Look, my device is overheating. Y'all give me a moment. I'm going to cool this device in. Y'all give me a moment. Give me about 3 minutes, and I'm going to cool this device down. You see what's going on? I'm not outside. I'm in the house in the AC. How's my device overheating? This shit is, it's getting scary for Big Beta. I ain't going to lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Shit be scary for me. AI is getting scary. Man, like I just told y'all, like I just said, the stage is set. Stage is set. Americans, what are you gonna do? Worldwide citizens, indigenous citizens, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah. It's not funny and it ain't cool either. I ain't doing nothing. Look, are they on me or am I on them? Is God on their ass? God's on their ass. And I'm not playing. Fuck out of here, bro. I just asked my daughter, should I stop doing this shit, right? And you know what she told me? She said, who else gonna do it, Daddy? She said, everybody else is fake. Who else gonna do it, Daddy? Everybody else is fake. That's what my baby just told me. Yeah, of course. But if we all be scared, let me say this though, y'all. If we all be scared of what? Scared of what? Scared of the truth? See, I know that's what it really is. Niggas are scared of the truth. But see, the truth will set you free. I know this very much. Shit. The truth will even set you free from the Matrix because, shit, you might get taken off the Matrix. Hey, man, what's good, Free? If y'all just getting in, rewind it back to the beginning so you can see what's going on. If you're just getting in, rewind back to the beginning so you can see what's going on. Catch up, and then just continue on because Every word is valuable, man. Every lesson is learnable. People want to be egotistical, but that's not what this is. Let me show y'all what's really going on. So I showed you the police state. I showed you how they could see everybody everywhere. They know exactly what's going on with everybody. Everybody's accounted for. When they gave you those stimulus checks, when Joe Biden gave them stimulus checks out, that was just to know where everybody's address was. Because the only requirement to get that stimulus check was register your address to the government website. Oh, it's hot as hell, bro. It's hot as hell, but yep. I'm gonna say this, man. Our parents are so conditioned. Our parents are so conditioned, for real, man. Salute to my baby too, man. Our parents are so conditioned to be cowards and just to get by. Oh yeah, we know. I mean, mine did too, bro. Mine took it and didn't even. Oh, fuck. I ain't talking about that shit though. That'll get you real whammed. Every time I ever spoke about that, I got bammed. So I'm not even gonna speak about that. You feel me? You don't want to understand my perspective on that. I just like drugs. Just say no. Just like drugs. Ow, fucking hip. Let me show y'all what's really going on though. So right now in America, real Americans are being watched, locked up. Nah, for real. It's sad. It's sad to watch. It's sad to watch people go blindly to the slaughterhouse. It's sad. It's like a cow, you know, beautiful creature. Cows are beautiful animals, big, beautiful, beautiful animals, right? But then you watch evil slaughterhouse workers take them straight to the slaughterhouse and put a nail in their head and then break them down, hang them up and blow them out. Like, you know, gut them up and sell them. Yo, that shit is so evil, bro. But I don't demonize meat eaters and I don't know, you know. Oh, we can't cry for none of them no more. We can't cry for none of them no more. Y'all better understand. You better understand they know who you are and you are not going to be spared. They know who I am. They know what we do, what I do. They know what I am. I'm one of God's true disciples, the last ones left. Probably one of God's true strongest disciples on the planet left. Probably one of the strongest disciples God got. Other than like some monk or somebody like that. High priest or something like that. I'm one of God's strongest disciples on this planet. That's the only reason I've been allowed to do what I do, because I'm doing it honestly and faithfully and truthfully. If I was not living with honest faith and truth, boy, I'd be out of here. Let me show y'all what's really going on, man. I'm trying to think of how to perfectly put this together. Perfectly. I got to do this perfectly. Yes, the observant servants. Exactly. Man, with these glasses on right here, with these glasses. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Leilani. Bring me They Live. Bring me They Live, that movie. They Live, that movie. Try to find it for me. Bring it for me. See, with these glasses right here, I got the They Live glasses. with these glasses in real life, no analogies needed. My vision is 2022. My vision is perfect, better than perfect vision with these glasses on. My vision is 2022. One eye is 20 and this eye is 22 vision. I have better than perfect vision with these glasses. I can see every fucking thing. I look at a person, I look at their face and I can know their soul. I look into their eyes and I know their whole everything. I listen to their words and I know where they stand. I watch their ways and I know how they are. It's easy to know life. You just got to watch. You got to listen. Hell no, these don't come off. Even when I take them off, they've been on so long, that's all I see is the truth. And see, now life is getting scary because these demons are tired. They're tired of, and listen, Hassan Campbell says this all the time, and I'm not trying to steal his shit because I love Brother Hassan. I don't do the same kind of content. We just both in the truth. But I watch them. But these people, I forgot what I was gonna say, and I'm glad I forgot because it was not even my saying. But these people, oh yeah, the evil people are tired of hiding, y'all, and it's the truth. They're getting tired of not being able to do them. You know, the Joker wants to come out and be the Joker. The Joker wants to come out in the streets and be the Joker. Ow. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. See, if you've never seen this movie right here, John Carpenter's They Live. Let me turn this light off so it won't glare. John Carpenter's They Live. If you never seen nothing in your life, you need to see this. If you never seen nothing in your life, you got to see this. Because this movie right here is my life. You need this. With everything you have, you need this. Do you see when he puts the glasses on, he can see the demons, the people, the true demon inside the people. And he can see them for what they are. On this movie, the politician, the president was a demon. The police had demons in them. Not all the police were demons. Not all of them were alien demons. Facts. Facts. Build yourself back up, man. Build muscle, shred it, and eat muscle, eat, shred. You know what you're doing. Keep going, brother. Look, this movie right here showed the whole blueprint. And this movie right here was made in what? Let me see when the original one was made. 1988. So since 1988, since way before 88, since the beginning of time, we've all known we've been fighting in a battle between good and evil. You know, the saddest thing about this movie, at the end, he destroyed the signal because it was a signal. There was a frequency signal that was being emitted to all the people to make them be brainwashed, right? And he destroyed the signal, the 5G tower. He destroyed it. He destroyed it, right? But when he destroyed the tower, it set the people free, and it made it to where you could actually see the true forms of the people. It made it to where you could see the true forms of the people through the television screen and stuff. And let me tell y'all something. Big Betty's about to say something so pivotal. Please pay attention. Big Betty's about to say something so pivotal. Please pay attention. Do y'all remember in the late 90s to the early 2000s when the world, back in the early 90s to the mid to late 90s, do you remember when television was run through like a different type of cable, just a coaxial cable, when it was like through the throughout the cable wire shit, right? When TV was digital, no, before it was digital, it was analog, right? When television used to be running off an analog signal, people's faces used to glitch on TV. Oh yeah. When TV used to run off an analog signal, celebrities' faces used to glitch on TV. Oh yeah. They live masks would fade on the analog signal. They live mask would fade on the analog signals. And people were starting to pick up on it. People was making videos. People was talking about it. Even me as a child, I used to laugh at the glitch faces and shit when people's faces glitched and shit on TV. It only would be their faces. It would only be their faces. It would never be nothing else but their face that glitched. Y'all share this live, man. Share this live on your Facebook. Share this live on your YouTube. Share this live on your social media. Share this live. Please. This needs to go viral. It may not, but it needs to. Listen. When they went from analog to digital, and they came with the digital cables and put the digital box in your house, yeah. Yes. Yes. I remember Courage the Cali Dog TV show. I remember that shit. Look. Do you remember when they put the digital boxes in your house? And the cable was digital now? And it would run a little bit smoother. The picture was a little bit cleaner, a little bit less fuzzy. You know what they did? They put that filter on the motherfucking TV screen so the faces, the alien they live faces won't show up anymore. It was free as fuck, bro. It was free as fuck, bro. It was free. Oh, I'm the truth. I've been alive so long, I can't be lied to, y'all. I've been alive so long, you cannot lie to somebody like me. I am a grown ass, old, wise older man, middle-aged man. Very wise and middle-aged. I don't play about this shit. This is my life. I remember everything. See, that's why they want you to stay drunk and high. That's why they want you to pop pills. So you won't remember shit. Don't do no drugs, people. Go to the gym like Free Thinker just did. Go work out like Free Thinker just did. Don't be no loser drinking alcohol like the loser who flagged my channel and got me demonetized. Don't be like him. Big Bad ain't knows every goddamn thing. What y'all think this is? You think I'm not paying attention? You think these devils got full access to everybody else and Big Bad they don't? I got the real spiritual access. I'll teleport to where you at and tell you some shit. I'll telekinesis to your ass. I'll come see you what's up, see what's good, we're talking, and then I'll fly back to my body. I'm astral project shawty. I don't need no motherfucking fake technology to do it. I can do it in real life. And if I die, my spirit will be set free and I could go free roam around the universe. Do you think I'm worried? Let me show y'all what they're doing. So we all know Kamala Harris was the border czar for the last 4 years. We all know Kamala Harris is the border czar for the last 4 years. She's the one who was in charge of people coming in and out. Donald Trump kicked niggas out. Donald Trump was kicking them out. I used to live in, when I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina, the apartments complex that I lived in, when U.S. Marshals and U.S. Task Force came door for door and clean sweeped all illegal immigrants out my apartment complex. They came to my house and searched my place. Yes, you can come on in here and search. My kids is right there in the back. My lady's right here, and then there's me. Yes, no problem, sir. A real American. I don't give a fuck. I'm not a criminal. I'm not doing anything illegal. Yes, sir. No problem, sir. Thank you, good sir. Thank you, good citizen. We're collecting illegals. Do y'all know I went outside to see, because I'm a nosy man. I went outside to the courtyard in my apartments. They had about 20 fucking illegal immigrants zip tied behind their hands, behind their arm, behind their back, and they had bags over their motherfucking heads. Yes. Zip tie these niggas and put bags over their heads and bust them out. But they had buses, U.S. Marshal buses, vans and buses. Come take them niggas out my apartment complex. Under the administration of fucking Donald Trump. Under the administration of Donald Trump, I was living and seen them come swipe all them goddamn nasty criminal illegals up. Under the administration of Donald Trump, I watched them come swoop up and take up all the illegal immigrants that were not supposed to be in my motherfucking neighborhood. They had them bags over their head. No, this was my government. The U.S. Marshals did this in a few years ago, probably about 7 years ago, when Trump was in office. Probably about 4, 5, 6 years ago, whenever Trump was in office. Oh, we gonna talk about all that. We about to talk. I'm about to show you and prove to you what the fuck's going on. You have been left for dead, American. You have been forgotten about, American. We are on our own, and it's not looking good for us. We got a mystery virus going around the world right now. All the kids are sick. Everybody can't breathe. This and that, whoop-de-whoop. People ain't even fucking talking about it. We got a fucking financial crisis the size of damn near the Great Depression going on. And I'm dramatizing that a little bit. But where the fuck have you ever seen a box of cereal sell for $6? Where have you ever seen loaves of bread go for $4 or $5? Where? When? Eggs, the cheapest product known to man, $4, $3, $6 for some good organic ones, $5, $6 for good organic eggs where I live. Cheap eggs, the fake eggs, the cheap fake, the fake Chinese China, the fake Chinese eggs that we're getting from Walmart. Those are even $2 and some goddamn change for the fake Chinese man-made eggs. Oh yeah, we're going there. Don't fucking play with me. See, because America owes so much money to China, they said, man, y'all come over and sell y'all shit, man. Everything you own, turn your tag over, is made in China. Every piece of equipment, my phone tripod that I got my setup on is a China, made in China. Man, I could bet you I go through everything in this room and it says China. I mean, listen, I'm not worried about competing with the world, E. We're fucked. No, Africa's the richest resources in the planet Earth, bro. Africa has the richest resources on the planet Earth. They just found vibranium in Africa, bro. Do you know what vibranium is? That's that damn rock that made Thor's hammer and shit. Yeah, they're getting raped. Bro, they're robbing, raping, and pillaging Africa for the last 50 to 100 years. Those dumb idiots let them colonial, fat, demons in there and take all their resources. Of course we know this. Africans are the most dumbest because they're so breeded and branded in self-hatred. They're so bred and branded in self-hatred and hatred for the American black that they don't even want to work with us, but they'll let a white man come in there and take everything they got for pennies on the damn dollar. Can I get an amen? No, the people are disenfranchised. Africa is the mother birthplace of civilization. The first, the alpha and the omega. And I'm not a bigot or nor a racist. Africa has been the top nation in the continent world since the beginning of time. Everything on the planet comes from Africa. Now, most shit on the planet is coming from China because the power shifting and bullshit. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Fuck all that. I'm not worried about the world. I'm worried about us as Americans. Let me show you what's going on in Colorado. No, let me show you what's going on in California. Let me show you what they just did. They just passed a bill in California, which is a Democratic state, where they gave illegal, because you know there's over 10 million illegal immigrants in America right now. They saying up to 20 million. They're saying there's up to 20 million of them. And guess what they're doing? Listen to this shit.
Documented California residents.
Now is not just allowing people to immigrate illegally in California.
Tonight, a bill in the state legislature is causing national controversy. Should undocumented immigrants be allowed to receive money from the state to help buy their first home? ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen is in studio tonight.
Did you hear what she just said?
And why it's so controversial?
Alex, buying a home here in California is difficult and expensive. But the Dream for All program, first offered in 2023, could give people who qualify up to $150,000 to buy their first home. The money designated for the program ran out in just days. And tonight I asked both Democrats and Republicans about proposed additions to the program to allow everyone, regardless of immigration status, to apply for the funding.
On a busy Tuesday at the state capitol on the Senate floor,
Assembly Bill 1840 by Assemblymember Arambla.
lawmakers passed Assembly Bill 1840. Democratic Senator Scott Wiener presented this bill on the Senate floor on behalf of its author, Assemblymember Joaquin.
Democratic Wiener. So we had Andrew Wiener, who used to show his wiener to little fucking girls. So now there's another fucking Democratic Wiener. Somebody better get these goddamn wieners and put them on a barbecue grill and make glizzies for everybody to fucking let the glizzy eaters eat the glizzies. These goddamn wieners need to be stopped. You had Andrew Wiener, who was fucking showing his wiener to little girls, convicted of it, piece of crap. Now you got this new fucking Democratic Wiener who's presenting fucking bills to give illegal immigrants a fucking loan. No, not a loan. Illegal immigrants up to $150,000 on a house payment. They're giving these illegal motherfuckers up to $150,000 to buy a home. And my broke black ass been living here my whole god dang life, working my big back to the grind to the bone, fingers to the bone, blood, sweat, and tears, made companies millions of dollars. I have made companies millions of dollars. And guess what I get? Nothing. We get nothing. We're done. But they get, listen, I'm not going to talk. I'm going to let them talk. We're done. They're done with you. They brought in a new batch of slaves. Stressing out, hard work, depressing, working my ass off. We don't get shit. And these motherfuckers get hundreds of thousands in food stamps, thousands in cash, and now they're finna get $150,000 for a fucking house in California. They get to live the American fucking dream, while we get to live the American nightmare. They're watching every move we make on them goddamn camera. Did you see? I'm gonna play this first.
Presented this bill on the
Boy.
Senate floor on behalf of its author, Assemblymember Joaquin Arambula.
This bill allows undocumented immigrants who have social security numbers or taxpayer identification numbers, meaning they're working and paying taxes in California, to be able to
All right,
access.
hold up. Do y'all know where they're getting these? Ooh, big bad eight. Are they gonna do me? Y'all better pray for me. Y'all better hit that Cash App and support the big homie. Do y'all not understand? Those social security numbers they get and those tax ID numbers they get come from dead American citizens. Our government is giving dead American citizens identities to these motherfucking new slaves. Are you not listening? Are you not fucking listening? Y'all better learn to listen instead of trying to think how you feel all the damn time. It ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about all of us.
Payment assistance programs.
The California
I'm gonna read your
Dream for All
comment in just a
program
second.
offers up to a 20% down payment on a home or up to $150,000. AB 1840 would make it so eligible applicants would not be turned down solely based on immigration status.
Many of them have been living here for years or decades. They're raising families here. They've started businesses here. They're working, paying taxes. They're contributing to the community, and we shouldn't demonize them.
But Republican Senator Brian Jones tells ABC 10 this legislation is unfair to documented California residents.
Now is not just allowing people to immigrate illegally to America. Now we're encouraging them to immigrate illegally.
Not only that, Senator Jones takes issues with the California Dream for All program itself.
The Democrats created this problem here in California. Now they want to try to find a solution by redirecting tax dollars from honest, hardworking, everyday Californians that are paying their taxes, and then redirect that money to people that they find somehow qualified for these buyer programs.
With the session in its final week, this bill is headed back to the Assembly, and if it passes, it'll go to the governor's desk where he will sign or veto the legislation. Democratic Senator Dave Cortese voted in favor of this bill and told ABC 10 this is about equity and inclusion and ensuring discriminatory housing and lending policies are a thing of the past. To see his full statement, head over to our website at abc10.com.
I ain't never see that movie, Migration. That's crazy.
One of the suppliers have been
But that's a movie. That's a movie shit. But I'm gonna show y'all what's really happening though. Let me show y'all what's happening, man. So when they let these 10 million motherfuckers over here, right? These 10 million people. These 10 million people are here creating havoc. They're creating chaos for us. Let me see. I'm gonna find these. Hold on, I gotta find these videos. Hold on. View all history. Watch this. Watch this.
All right, get this. Federal authorities in El Paso relinquishing custody.
This is where I'm from.
To this
Look, this is where I'm from. I'm from Colorado, born in Colorado.
Jewelry robbery.
Check this out.
All right, get this. Federal authorities in El Paso relinquishing custody of a man linked to this violent jewelry robbery. This happened back in June in Denver. So our partners at News Nation, they're reporting it's part of a Venezuelan gang. They do report Homeland Security officials turned over the suspect, Gene Torres Roman, to the Denver County Sheriff's Office. The brutal robbery caught on video shows several young men pulling guns, even pistol whipping two women. So a few days after El Paso...
Hold up. Did y'all just hear what she just said? She said the Department of Homeland Security turned him over to the Colorado Police Department. So the Homeland Department Security knew where this nigga was at. Did they bring this nigga? Did they know this nigga? Did they? Come on now. Let's fucking listen and stop fucking. Learn to listen, everybody, please. We're in the information era. Learn to listen.
So our partners at News Nation, they're reporting it's part of a Venezuelan gang. They do report Homeland Security officials turned over the suspect, Jean Torres Roman, to the Denver County Sheriff's Office. The brutal robbery caught on video shows several young men pulling guns, even pistol whipping 2 women. So a few days after, El Paso SWAT officers took several people into custody, happened at a motel, and reportedly Torres was there. It's not clear what the status of the other people taken into custody are either.
Let's take a little test together.
No. Shut up.
This.
Shut up. So these Venezuelan gangs are here in America wreaking havoc. Listen, I ain't done. They're here in America wreaking havoc. Like Lil Boosie said, I touched down the cause, hell, touched down the cause, hell, touched down the cause, hell.
Focal point of the migrant influx in Colorado after recent.
Hold up.
The city of Aurora had
What? Let's listen. I'm from Colorado. That's where I'm born at.
become a focal point of the migrant influx in Colorado after a recent wave of violent crime reportedly linked to a Venezuelan gang.
Fox 31's Ashley Michael sitting down with Aurora's mayor, Mike Kaufman, to talk about it this week on Colorado Point of View.
Earlier this week, we told you Aurora Police would be partnering with both the Colorado State Patrol and Colorado Bureau of Investigation to create a new task force aimed at dealing with the migrant gang problem. There have been shootings, other violent crimes, and apartment complexes reportedly taken over by a Venezuelan gang called Tren de Aragua, or TDA for short. Mayor Kaufman says the problem is when Venezuelans come across the southern U.S. border, the U.S. can't get their criminal backgrounds like they can with migrants from other countries. That means some violent criminals are settling here. But the question is, why do the problems seem more prevalent in Aurora than other parts of the metro area like Denver?
The reason why I think the focus is on us right now is that, we've had some buildings that were fairly run down in pretty much the northwest part of the city. Seems like the pattern is out of state, use the term slumlords, where I think what occurred is in the state legislature, they appropriated $2.5 million to give to nonprofits. And I think I want to find out how much the city of Aurora, the nonprofits of the city of Aurora got.
We also talked about the city's newly named police chief and whether or not Aurora is a safe place right now. You can catch that full conversation on Colorado Point of View Saturday night at 7:30 and again Sunday morning at 7:30 right here on Channel 2.
Did you hear what she just said though? They're taking over apartment complexes. I'm gonna try to find that video. There's been 2 apartment complexes that were. Let me turn my light on so you can see me. There's been 2 apartment complexes in Colorado and then one in another place. One that have been taken over by these fucking Tren de Aragua terrorists coming from Venezuela. See, they let these people come over here. They are encouraging these people. Why wouldn't you come over here if you see, look, those countries were kicking out prisoners, dumping out the insane asylums, emptying out the worst of their citizens. The men, not the women. Those countries were dumping the worst of their men and busing them, grouping them, shipping them, flying them all to the American border. And they waited like zombies at a horde. They waited like zombie hordes at the border when Donald Trump was in there. Y'all remember that video where it was like 100,000 of them niggas at the border like zombies? They was at the border scratching. And Joe Biden act like he was doing a humanitarian effort. Do y'all remember? Do you remember the time Donald Trump tried to stop the zombies. Then Joe Biden came in, let them bitches in. He let them out, and now we all fucked up. Do you remember my baby? Do you remember the time? Do you remember the time they let them zombies in the motherfucking country? And we first met, girl. Oh, do you remember? Because I remember. I remember. Joe Biden acted like he was doing humanitarian aid, and he sent his old watchdog Kamala out there. And she opened the gate and let them demons in here. And ever since we've been getting shot up, beat up, they shoot police. They're in New York shooting police. The police are scared. They're taking over apartment complex. They kicked the rent office people out the motherfucking apartment and made the people pay them the rent. On some Wild Wild West shit. And what do we do here in America? They allow that. But we over there sending bombs and tanks and planes and cranes and every goddamn thing to Ukraine just so they can destroy and hurt and kill those brothers out over there in Russia. The brothers in Russia are the Ukrainian brothers. They're the same. They're the same brother. Do y'all watch the videos of the Ukrainians fighting the Russians? It's the worst shit ever. Oh, you're not watching that. You weren't about watching Power, watching Snowfall, watching a Marvel movie. Boy, you better get your life right. We're in crunch time, and niggas are talking about. Look, Donald Trump is live right now. Donald Trump just went live on YouTube. I respect it. Yo, you better it's crunch time. You better get to work. Shit, I'm campaigning like the president every day, and I ain't running for president. I'm campaigning though every day. Let me show y'all what's going on, man. Let me show y'all what's going on. Apartment complexes in Colorado getting taken over by the Mexican illegal gang. Yep. Yep.
What's rare?
Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet. The Americans, they let the terrorists take over, and then they've got kicked
This condemned apartment complex here in Aurora. It says, "Save our souls." You see the letters right there, SOS. A message written out in rocks in the middle of this complex. This is located near Nome Street.
Well, people there have just a few hours left before they'll be forced to leave. Tonight, we're speaking with a family that is impacted and learning more about their situation. Fox 31's Greg Nieto joins us live now with the very latest on their emotional story. Greg?
Yeah, Matt, in the middle of the quad of that building, there's a big sign or flag that reads, "Need more time." Unfortunately, tonight, time is running out. For many families in Aurora, this is a week of going back to school. For the families of 1568 Nome Street, though, it's the final hours of calling this place home. The city giving these residents until 7 a.m. tomorrow to be out. In the parking lot is where we first meet up with Ethel and her husband. So where are you going to go?
We don't know.
Ethel says city-issued hotel vouchers won't help them much because she and her husband were never asked to sign a rental contract.
They're asking for contracts. They're asking for, this receipts. They never gave us contracts. They never gave us receipts. They just took cash.
The city says it continues to work to find solutions via hotel assistance and deposit assistance on new places for the more than 85 people to now live.
The city's been committed to providing resources the entire time.
Oh, I'm about to eat their ass up.
Where we meet Iriana Perez.
She shows us the unit she shares with her 3 children and her cousin.
No tengo luz en la cocina, él no cumplió con eso, él no me daba respuesta.
She says for the past 3 months, she's always paid her rent on time, but has had continuing issues with lighting in the kitchen and issues with the front door and pest control problems.
Solamente tenemos un día que...
Also, half the month of August nearly gone doesn't give her family much time to find permanent housing moving forward. Meantime, Ethel and her husband are off to get a bite to eat and then back for a final night on Nome Street.
They would always tell us tomorrow, and tomorrow never came.
And again, the who's to blame carousel, if you will, continues. The city says the property management team is simply not doing enough to help these residents. And an interview with that property management team last week, they say that building is actually being controlled by a certain gang, and they feel helpless. There's nothing they can do about it. In Aurora, Greg Nieto, Fox 31.
The gangs took over the apartment. Listen. The gangs took over the apartment, and the American government of Aurora don't give a fuck about those citizens, the real American citizens who were living there forever. So they just said, everybody got to go because we can't do nothing about it. It's too rampant. It's out of our control. Everybody got to go. Do you not know how messed up that is, man? To be given hours to get out your house. Yo. I got so much shit. If you tell me this is how people get displaced and whole lives get lost, when people have to get out within 2 weeks, a week, or get out 7 days, get out, and you got to leave shit behind. And oh my God, I've seen the worst shit ever when people leave their history behind and leave their pictures behind and leave their whole lives behind because they were obviously kicked out of a place. It's just sad what they do to Americans. And these motherfuckers are giving these illegal new slaves everything. Bro, they had them Tren de Aragua niggas had the whole apartment on lock. Everybody fucked up. Well, they pay us. Pay. My lights messed up. Okay, I'll fix it. It's the Tren de Aragua nigga there. He ain't no rent man. There's Trendy man. Damn trendy in that bitch. Tren de Aragua. He got a knife and a gun in his back pocket. If you don't comply, he'll come in your fucking apartment and extort you. Boy, they were scared. They put the SOS in the fucking courtyard. Ooh. That is prisoner wartime hostage event shit. SOS. More time needed. They trying to tell the government, look from the sky, please. We need more time. That is so sad. These are Americans, man. I don't care if some of them are border hoppers and all that. I ain't talking about that. These are Americans, man. These are Americans, man. They don't care about you. It's over for you, boy. If you ain't in compliance with the new batch, your ass is out of here. I hate to say it, but that's what it's looking like, man. Y'all better say a good old prayer for me and a good old prayer for this nation. Say a good old prayer for me and say a good old prayer for this nation. This police state we're living in it's getting scary and it's getting sicker by the day. People are getting colder by the day. Oh man, wait till y'all see my next video. Oh man. I got lives loaded up in my head because the footage I collect, it just be like, you know, I could just look at a piece of footage and it just give me a whole sermon. You know what I mean? For real. I ain't lying. But listen, I gotta go. You ain't finna get no 150,000, man. I want my 150,000. Look, black people been asking for reparations forever. They'll do anything. They'll give everybody anything except the black man some money. That's how scary this shit is, y'all. These are scary times, man. They ain't never cared about you. It's over for people like us. Real Americans. Real indigenous citizens all around the world. Brace yourselves, man. Indigenous citizens all around the world, brace yourselves. They got a new batch of slaves coming in. And I think some of these people are just chaos agents, to be honest with you. There's a fucking spider on me. Get your dead spider ass off me. Smacked his ass. I think some of these new migrants coming in are just chaos agents. I think they're insurgents, terrorist cells. I'm just an American citizen speaking up for the nation. That's all I am. I'm not conspiring. I'm not having any firepower or any harm towards any group or anybody, because I'm not an ideologist. I don't have any ideology. I'm not religious. I'm non-everything. I'm a free American black man who's trying to do right by his children, trying to do right by his people, and trying to live right by God. That's it. So I am not an extremist. I'm not a black extremist. I'm not a white extremist. I'm not a racist. I'm not a bigot. I am a fucking taxpaying citizen. And I want me some goddamn 150,000. I could free my children with 150,000. I could free them. Oh, you don't want me to be free, do you? What did I have to do to get it? Did I have to go across the border and come back as a non-citizen? Or am I already marked and used up and you want a new batch? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, the realest voice on anywhere on the internet. Everybody else, they better tap in and tune in and learn the way. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. I love y'all. I appreciate all y'all for y'all support. I appreciate all y'all. The knowledge is, hey, we learning over here. We building over here. We building. I'm sorry it's a small audience, but we're intimate and we real over here. It is. I can't make people watch. I can't, do it or whatever. But people are watching. I just, wish we had more of a, But I appreciate y'all. I'm thankful for all y'all who do support. I'm thankful for all y'all. If you're just coming in, for the people who just got on here. Oh, man. Thank you, Big O, for the thoughts and prayers to America, because we need it badly. The stage is set. The dinner table is set. You didn't see the dinner table? You didn't see the Last Supper at the Olympics? When the pale white horse came riding through the motherfucker, and they had the Last Supper, which would be the Last Supper because everybody at that table didn't procreate. So that would be the Last Supper. That table was the Last Supper because nobody could reproduce or procreate with the lifestyle that they were living. So those people all at that dinner table, that is their Last Supper. And they know this. But they want that for everybody. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee because it's definitely brewing. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee because it's definitely brewing. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Support the movement. Cash out. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. And hit that subscribe button, man. I need new subscribers, man. Share the message, please. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are doing great. We're trying our best. We're trying our best over here, man. That's all we can do. Let me see if I had missed some comments. No, I didn't. Free thinker, let me read your shit, bro. I dared them to run up on Tay and D Block. LOL, they targeted children and women. Facts. Look, just them targeting anybody is weak, because what could a Big Bad A do but make the people understand that we are not the enemy? What could Big Bad A do but make the women understand that you need us? You need men. What could Big Bad do but make people realize that you're wasting your time watching sports and basketball and all this bullshit? What could Big Bad do but make you come to reality? Is that such a bad thing? Do you want to come to terms with the life you're living, or do you want the life you're living to come to terms with you? You want to be a drunk, so when you go outside and you get hit by a car because you stumble in the road, you want to be a fucking loser, so when you go outside you make non-good decisions and keep going to jail and keep taking losses, and you don't want to keep being a loser? It feels good to win. It feels good to be good. It feels good to be good. It's a blessing where you don't have to be a sinner or a heathen. And then you can actually look at the heathens and sinners and say, good God Almighty, God bless them. God bless them. Please, God bless them, because they need your blessing. That's what I say to the heathens and the sinners. I don't look down on them, even though I'm 6'4", so I do look down on most people. But I don't look down at people. I look at people and I say, If I feel like you're one of them people, I'll say, and just keep pushing. And I won't give you any attention. You won't get nothing from me. I won't argue with you. I won't go back and forth with you. I'm just going to tell you, and that's your ass, Mr. Postman. I don't deal with evil people. Not no more. Because you have to protect your body. You have to protect your vessel. If you don't protect your vessel and your body, you don't want to, that's on you. I want to live. I want to be here. I got children to raise. I don't want to, I'm not making bastards. We already only got me. So I can't go nowhere for at least 20 more years. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's your big homie, Big Bad. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, the only. And shout out to my big brother, Big Yacht, for his birthday today. Shout out to my little brother, King Cave. It was his birthday yesterday. And shout out to my big cousin, Chris, because it was his birthday the day before that. 27th, 28th, 29th. All my cousins. I met my cousin and my big brother and my little brother. Back to back, August 28th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. And guess who else's birthday it is today? It's Michael Jackson's birthday today. So shout out to Michael Jackson, because it's Michael Jackson's birthday today. Same day as my big brother, Michael Jackson. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody. Shout out to my big bro for his birthday today. Turn up, These are our times on this earth. That's why we got to make best with the time we have on this earth. This is our time. This is our chance to do right by earth, by God. Do right. This is our time. And you can right your wrongs. You just have to right your wrongs. It's your big homie, Big Bad. Let's go.